Is that Roman Grosjean into the gravel, and has Esteban Gutierrez into the gravel trap, and his return to Formula One after 2 seasons with Sauber with the Haas team now.
The car upside down there, look.
Yes, you're right, Fernando Alonso. And you can see Alonso sat by the barrier and getting himself up, walking very gingerly indeed. We've got a safety car, and that's a massive impact. Fernando Alonso looks a little bit winded, a little bit shot by that. And shaking hands with Esteban Gutierrez. This is down at turn 3, Martin, a place you obviously know very well indeed.
If that's a 3, they've gone hugely deep into that gravel trap there. So it suggests to me somebody has had a car failure or something going down into there and made contact at very high speed. That is a pile of carbon fibre, isn't it?
And Fernando Alonso walking away.
Yeah.
We've got brake balls, polystyrene brake balls, and dirt.
That suggests to me a massive car failure at high speed, and on Alonso's car probably.
The team's taking advantage now of the safety car period to pit. Hulkenberg has pitted. We've seen Valtteri Bottas pitting, Kevin Magnussen pitting. The leading drivers had already pitted, of course. Here comes Alonso. Oh!
Yeah. So it was not car failure. It was a bit familiar to me, to be honest.
Just dug in twice into the gravel.
So he's got to switch sides as Gutierrez is slowing down, pulling out a little bit. There he goes. So initially he's looking to the right, switches sides, and Gutierrez braked. There it goes.
And it was just a glancing blow at first, wasn't it? But there's a red flag as well. As we look at these replays, the race has actually recovered that McLaren.
With the gravel, it does tend to grab hold of into the car and fling it into the air.
Fernando Alonso didn't race in Australia last year after his crash in testing for McLaren. Racing here for the first time, then in 3 years, and ending up with a quite horrific crash. And I'll say again, Ted Kravitz, I am so happy to see him walk away from him.
Okay, I'll find out why they needed to red flag it properly. I don't know if you can see whether the barriers require so much rebuilding that it would take too long for a safety car, or...
Well, I mean, they've stopped the race, Ted, I think, basically because there's so much debris down there.
Yeah, I agree. I think they just needed to get a lot of people out there. We've probably seen pictures that you haven't had a chance to see down in the pit lane.
Yeah, indeed. All the drivers are now, lots of big wheel past me, all the drivers are going to stop in a line right in front of me in the pit lane. And from now on, they can change anything they like. And so it's a real shame that we have been denied this playing out of this strategic battle, because we have the Ferraris and Nico Rosberg going to stop again. Hamilton was going to one stop and go to the end, as were the Force Indias of Perez and Hulkenberg. Bottas had also pitted under the safety car and was going to go to the end on the medium tyre, as was Kevin Magnussen. But it's a complete reset in the order that we've got. Well, I'll tell you what tyres they go on, and another chance perhaps for the world champion Lewis Hamilton. You could say that the big losers out of this were the Ferraris, though.
Yeah. Well, it certainly hasn't helped Hamilton, has it? Because he just made his pit stop and put on tyres will get him to the end of the brake lights on these cars. They would be used, they slow down so quickly, a brake light would not really give you an awful lot in such close quarters at high speed. But he's just been caught out by switching sides just as the guy in front of him slowed more quickly and in a place he wasn't fully expecting. And in many ways, it's amazing that doesn't happen more often, frankly.
10 years since his second world title, Fernando Alonso. First time he's ever retired here in... Another replay of the reason why we have this red flag. If you're just waking up this morning, Fernando Alonso down at turn 3, not the first time we've seen a car flying through the air there.
And Gutierrez just veered slightly left as well, like he was thinking of take yes there. And there was a space, not where that camera went, it was the 50 board. 50 metres before the apex of the corner, that is, when you're doing over 200 miles an hour. There he goes. That was from Gutierrez. Luckily his didn't go upside down. Because what can happen is that your roller boot that protects your head digs in the gravel as well. So thank goodness for the FIA safety test that they do. And there we go.
What's the
So yeah, Gutierrez just turning slightly left there. He's busy looking at the corner, getting ready to brake. And it's just caught Alonso by surprise.
He's already lost his front wing. They've taken a massive impact there, Martin, into the concrete.
Look at the wheel tethers. What a fantastic job they did of keeping the wheels in the confines of the car so they don't fly into the crowd. There are 2 tethers on them now. And
Yeah, I'm okay. Is he okay?
Yeah, Alonso Fernando's fine.
First thoughts for Fernando Alonso from Esteban Gutierrez. Hardly surprising. There he was, Martin, was he just going to the left?
just slightly to the left. He was preparing Alonso to carry on at the inside of him.
And that is what all the tests, all the safety tests in Formula One are there to do, to ensure that the monocoque, the survival cockpit deck gravity remains intact and cocoons the driver from a crash like that. And it's a good job all that research does go on, because Fernando Alonso, as we say, walked away from that crash.
Indeed, yeah. It's so bizarre.